In this video, I'm going to cover one of the important concepts of reactive state, wherein I'm going to use ref and shallow ref keywords from Vue to compare deep mutation. Like deep mutation is, in other words, you make a change to an object. Like for example, I instantiate an object, name it as mutate var, for example, equal to a ref. Okay, ref of, I'm going to create a complex object. When I say complex object, so this is the object, and under that object I create a property and then give it a value of 0. So this now becomes a complex object. So if you have to access this property at this point, you have to do mutate var dot value, because ref is there, then dot count. That's how you access it. So now when you say deep mutation, you make a change at this level, and then when, since this would be assigned to the template in some way, then in the template, that change that you make at this level on the count should be visible then and there. That's the advantage of ref. So if you have multiple properties and they have a hierarchy of their own, then any change you make at the lowest level would be tracked and then shown in the UI, in the DOM. So that's the biggest advantage of ref keyword. You also have the shallow ref, which is not so capable, but then it just tracks at the first level, the topmost level. It can't get to the count level. So that's what I'm going to showcase now. Now we have a constant variable, constant mutate variable, and then now I'm going to add a function here. So function mutate my var. Okay, so then I say inside this I'm going to do mutate var dot value dot count plus plus. Okay, so now I'm going to add a click handler, click equal to, I'm going to invoke this mutate my var here, and then I'm going to display mutate var dot count. So this should be trackable. So that's the advantage of ref keyword. Mutate var dot count. That's it. So now when I click this button, yeah, so that's getting tracked. That's because of the ref keyword. But on the other hand, if I create another function called, like for example, first I need to start with the shallow keyword, like I can make the shallow ref. Okay, and then I just mutate at this level, right? So this would not be tracked because it just stops. It can only track changes only at the value level, but not at the lowest level or the next level, which is the count. So that's what happens here. It can't track it. Okay. So now if you want to make this track, what you have to do is value equal to, you can say shallow ref, or you can shallow ref of count colon. Otherwise you can say, you can pass a variable like this, increment inc equal to count of ref of 0, or you can even, let's keep it shallow ref because we are talking about shallow ref of 0. Note that ref also will work, but shallow ref because we want to keep it, we are learning about shallow ref. So I pass it here, but before that I'm incrementing that plus plus increment dot value. Yeah, because even shallow ref is a type of ref, but it tracks only the top level. So increment dot value is what I pass. So you have to get to the actual property, and then you have to pass like value. So this becomes like this, because we already told this is shallow ref. Now we are just passing the value at that level, like count. The property will get value from this particular variable. So this should work for shallowRef. So when you can increment, it works. That's because you are assigning it to the value and telling, hey, I have properties down, so track that kind of thing. But then you can't increment at the highest level, like the the lowest level, which is the count. So that's the main difference between shallowRef and ref. So I hope this was useful. Thank you.